Hey, how do you do, guys? It's Brahim here, and welcome to another episode of the Everyman's Road to Glory. Now, big episode today. First of all, I'm just going to quickly show you what has sold. Now, we have sold basically all the good players we packed in the last episode. Also opened a couple of bronze packs in between the episodes, which meant that we have sold a couple of bronze players as well, and some players which are just relevant for SBCs are listed up. As you can see, huge money we're making, up to 250,000 coins, and I don't even know what to do with them, but I'm going to put them into a new squad come the next week. But first, before that, we have to finish the silver objectives on which I built a squad. As you can see right here, a lot of bronze players selling. I just opened up a couple of bronze packs because I wanted to refill the club of bronze players to easily finish SBCs. And we also sold Alex Pastor. Now you're thinking, why did he go for 4.8k? Apparently there's not that many Dutch managers. I had a look on the market and I didn't find any Dutch managers, so I listed up 3.5 bid and 4.8 bin, and he just went. Here you can see the players that haven't sold. Just going to relist them for now and have a look later if I need to change the price range. And you can see Suso we have on the transfer list here because we have bought him twice to put him to SBCs, and that is the big thing to start out today's episode. We have completed a load of new SBCs and have some good packs to open. To start out the episode, we just have the marquee matchups, and later we're going to finish the Ødegaard and Osimhen things, just to have a bit of a pack opening towards the end of the episode, so stick around for that. But the very first thing we'll do is the Hwang Hee-chang, because otherwise he's going to run out. There's 3 hours left. I said it with all of the want to watch SBCs. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing them unless you have a surplus of coins. But if Hwang Hee-chang ever gets an inform, it's probably not going to be that insane that he's really going to go for 100k. So you probably can buy him pretty cheaply then and save yourself from risking that kind of coinage right now, where it's more valuable to you. But we have so much surplus of coins, I don't know what to invest them into. I just did the SBC, and yeah, you go into the club and hopefully you get an inform or two, and we can use them in our teams. And then we also did the marquee matchups. I think I'm gonna need the Suso guy later. Having a look through here, I didn't show you in Hwang Hee-chang, I'm sorry, pretty much I think every player in the Hwang Hee-chang SBC was bought. Here we go, mostly players from the club. If we did buy a player, it was silvers for no more than 300 coins. We had McGregor untradeable. And yeah, jumbo silver pack for that one. Oh, no, I didn't want to go to the store straight away. There we go. We've also finished that one. Bought a lot of players from the Ukrainian league. None for more than 400 coins, and put in a couple of players from the French league. Didn't cost us too much either, and that will give us a small rare mixed players pack. The big pack is obviously always when you finish the set. And then for the Sporting, this is Port one, we also had a Sporting player untradeable, a gold one, which was very nice to have. And here we used a lot of our untradeable players. Bought a couple of golds there, did spend a bit of money for that one, for the center backs, because center backs from the La Liga seem to be going for a bit of money. Slovenian Cam, and also Spora, as I said. And yeah, we'll submit that one as well. Small prime gold players pack, which is a decent pack, you never know, might get a good card out of there. We have been pretty lucky with packs until this point in the series. We also have Manchester City versus Arsenal, and this right here will need Suso for. So I'll get him from the transfer list. Where is it? And yeah, just a bit of a pack opening to start today's episode out. And in between, we're gonna be finishing some silver objectives. Where I have a new squad builder for that, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. But first, let's get all this SBCs and pack stuff done. We're also marking matchups. Right here, we'll need to just pick up Suso. That should see it done. No, not Kappa. Did buy Kappa as well, thinking I'm going to use it for this SBC, didn't need him, so we'll just save him in the club. Prime Electrum Players Pack, and what is the reward for the set? Prime Electrum Players Pack. Okay, it's not actually that good of packs this week. No insane ones, but you know, you always expect to get at least 3 rare gold players from the last 3 packs we got there. You know, might never know, that might have something big in them. One more thing we have done, gotten is, because we pre-ordered the game, we got like Team of the Week pack for deadline day, and a wants to watch lone player pack. Now, at the beginning of the series, I was just discarding the contents of these kind of packs. just not to give myself an unfair advantage. I think considering kind of the pack clip we've had, I've already got a bit of an unfair advantage. Even if I wouldn't have at this stage, you should all have enough coins, even playing the game on the side as I do, so that it doesn't really matter the advantage. And I always feel kind of bad discarding this kind of stuff, so we are going to keep it this time. And yeah, why not just start out with the Lone Monster Watch player pack, because it's just for lone players, nothing too exciting. We've got Havertz, Rodrigo, Florenzi, and Jonathan David. So let's see if they get upgrades throughout the years. If not, then 3 of them are very usable right now, with the exception of David. So yeah, good to have those guys in the club. And we'll keep the Team of the Week pack for later. We'll start with the silver packs for now. Let's see what's in there. And obviously today we're going to be unlocking the Matej Vydra via the Silver Friendly thing. Not sure what it's called. Is there anything valuable in here? I don't think there is. Swedish managers going for anything. Silver player contracts I don't think will sell, but we're just gonna give it a shot. Like Poznan, maybe. That one probably isn't. Yeah, that's it. Send those guys into the club. And there was another silver pack, wasn't there? Small rare mixed players pack. No, rare election players pack. Okay, we'll go for the small rare mixed players pack because it only includes like 2 rare gold players. Basically like a 2 rare gold player pack. Maybe boards? Come on. No, nothing too impressive. It's Marcel Ginter, 82 rated. Very handy for SPCs. Happy to have him. Is Thuram going for a premium? No, he isn't. Doko might be Canadian in the Korean league. That's interesting. These guys, no particular reason why they would be going for a lot of money. So we'll go for the small prime gold player pack and see what we get in here. 3 rare gold players, the best pack we opened yet. It's gonna be... Oh, nothing exciting. Sergio Sancho, also very handy for SPCs, but nothing to write home about. Alex Moreno, pretty much the same. None of these are going to be going for a premium, so we'll send them into the club for now. And then we go. Oh, there was a rare Electrum Players pack for the set. Oh, that's huge. Oh, I'm absolutely fine with the packs you get for marquee matchups this week then. Let's see, who do we have in here? I hope you guys enjoying the pack openings, the little ones to start out the episodes always. And no board again. Oh, we're getting unlucky today. Another 82, had a lot of 82 rated players. I won't complain at that. But nothing too exciting until this point. What's there? Ceballos, probably, yeah, pretty much discard value. Bastos, got a bit of pace about him. We'll try and sell. Oh, no, it's still broken. I don't know if that's a broader issue in the game or if that's just me, but when I try to list the players after comparing the price, whenever I change the price thing, it goes to 0 and it's just bugged. Magalan might be going for a bit. Ogo, no reason why he would be. Other than that. Yeah, no, they're not going to be going for anything. Is my Pavard? He's also pack pulled, so I'll list him up later. And there we go, this is the big one. 6 rare players in a pack for us, along with 6 silvers, which could be worth a bit as well. Please give us something. Come on. Ah, it's not even balls again. Man, another 82. It's Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey, not really worth selling right now. Mignolet is 81 rated. Where did that come from? Did he perform that well in the Belgian league? Wow, I did not see that coming. Wow, that's a huge card for Clinton Mayer. Oh my god, what a sweaty player. Should have a look at having him in your starting squad. We'll have a look at him. He shouldn't be going for anything. Ruben Pardo might be because of the silver objectives, or the goalkeeper as well, considering that. And Galvez probably isn't. Julio, I don't know. Mendoza, we pack him a lot of times, Mendoza. And Boateng as well. So, Team of the Week pack, before we have a look at the new squad, what's it gonna be? It's an untradeable Team of the Week from the current one. I don't have it in my head which players are there, but hopefully it's gonna be a good one that works out for us. It's Iceland. Strikers at Sigurdsson. Is he still in the Team of the Week? Oh, Gylfi Sigurdsson. 82 rated Premier League Team of the Week. He's not going for insane amounts. You can see he has 60 pace. People don't really care for him, but he's untradeable anyways. And if not for a squad builder, he will be very handy for an SBC down the line. Although I really like his stats in terms of passing and shooting, so we might just use him a couple of times. Very nice. So yeah, before I go and sell those players and then we jump into a couple of games, let's see what we've done in objectives and then finally have a look at the squad. Milestones, we have finished one apparently. Oh, we did 20 SBCs, SBC groups that is, and got a stadium theme for it. Well, I'm not really too down for that kind of stadium theme. Can I claim something here? I can. Not really interested in that kind of stuff, but I think I can choose my team for the new community challenge now. Erling Haaland versus João Felix. Two of the biggest stars in football. Which side are you on? Complete at least one team event objective. I'm obviously going to go for Erling Haaland. I'm from Salzburg, the team where he transferred from to Dortmund. So a bit of a fanboy. So yeah, we're just going to go into Team Haaland. I don't think it really makes a difference in which one you go into. There we go. We got a seven game loan Haaland. That's nice. I didn't even read that one. So yeah, this is the objective we're going to be finishing today. Looking to win matches and score goals with silver players in the silver launch friendly to get Matej Vydra, because you need a silver inform to complete some other SBCs objectives, and also he looks insane for silver inform, like 82 shooting, 80 dribbling and 86 pace for a silver inform. It's probably the best silver card we're going to see throughout the year. And yeah, that's what we're going to do with the best possible in the game which you can get, Saudi Arabia team. Yes, that's right. I'm kind of a bit of a fan of building like the best possible teams in terms of rating per position of players from nations or leagues. And so I needed to find a nation which has an all silver best possible team. And Saudi Arabia was the best one you could possibly do. Now there are some obvious gaps in this team. We've got Alawais in goal. He looks decent, 71 rated. Hopefully he can make a couple of saves for us on the basic chem style. I did go out, spend the money and even put chem styles on the guys. I didn't go for the too expensive ones, but I just figured those boosts are going to be huge for you, and we're also going to be continue to use a silver team in squad battles or division rivals because you need it for some more objectives. So I wanted to have a semi-decent team, but obviously there are some gaps, like our centre backs. None of them are too impressive. If you have a look here, 60 pace, 5'11 for Hasawi. Another Hasawi, also 61 pace, but with this, they all have the Sentinel cam style on them, which makes them alright defensively. None of them really hit the 80s considerably. Al-Bulahi as well, 6 foot, so nothing too impressive, but I'm hoping they can hold it down and just, the extra number in the back line instead of the fullback we usually go for. We also got Al-Buraik at right back, who looks very good. I figured at right wing back, he's just going to be there to make up the numbers, not to really have an impact defensively, just, to kind of be there and not be like perfectly in position because he's a bit further pushed up. So I wanted him to be a bit of a creative force and have really good crossing, so I put the artist cam style on him. So I'm hoping for a couple of assists from him. And we also got on the other side Ashrani, bit of quite a similar player to Al-Buraik, but he does have a right foot on the left hand side, falls the weak foot, so it's not too bad. Wanted a bit more of a solid defensive option. He's gonna stay back a bit more than Buraik, but one of the two better players in the team. And then we have got Ateev, 41 pace. Ateev in centre mid, 5'10", medium high work rate. We gave him a powerhouse cam style just to make him as solid a passer as we can. I mean, he's got 90 vision and 84 short pass, 86 long pass, so he should be able to pull off a couple of good balls in. And he also got a defensive boost, so very good option, like solid option. He can't run 2 meters, doesn't have the stamina or the speed for it, but I'm hoping he can just do the simple things very, very well for us. And we've got Al-Faraj, one of the superstars of the team again. 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, left-footed. I think one of the only left-footed players in the squad for us. alongside with our right winger. We've kept it on the basic because I want him to boost his well-rounded stats in a well-rounded fashion. And yeah, it doesn't have too much stamina either, but I'm hoping he can be a bit of a creative force from the center of the park for us. Then we've got an Asari, Abdul Fateh Asari, 69 rated, nothing too impressive, but with the shooting boost and the passing boost, I'm looking for him to just take the ball when he's out wide, dribble inside and play a simple pass into the striker, or maybe just go for a goal. And yeah, we also got the superstar of the team, Al-Dawsari, and I'm going to be looking to him to score most of our goals. 4-star, high medium work rates, 82 pace. Like, what a player. Really excited to play with him, actually. He's got the shooting and dribbling boost because I just wanted him to push his finishing up as high as I could. I know the finisher camps that goes for a bit of money, but I was willing to spend that just to have some guy in the team which we can rely on to score some goals. Yeah, he's also got decent physical stats at 84 stamina and 71 strength. Alright pace, 76 attack positioning, 85 finishing, with massive 69 composure, good dribbling stats. He's hopefully going to be the source of goals for us. I mean, it's not too impressive, he's a silver obviously, but we'll see what he can do for us. And the most controversial decision is Kano. Now, as I alluded to earlier, I do these teams based on rating per position. So that means if the player can get full chemistry in a position, even if I have to apply position modifiers for him, I will push him up into the position if he is higher rated as a striker than other strikers. And in terms of central players like CDM, center mid, cam, center forward, or strikers that are available that are Saudi Arabian, in terms of forwards, there's only Al-Shari is the best one at 66 rated, and Kano is a well-rounded CDM actually. If you compare his price, you can see he comes out of packs as a central defensive midfielder. I converted him up to a center forward. He's just the best option Saudi Arabia have for that. It's not too bad. He's 6'3", so he'll be able to, be a bit of an aerial threat, throw his weight around, high medium work rates, 3-star. So he's not the worst striker, but he definitely, if you look at his stats, more belongs into center of midfield. He's got insane long shot stats, not really too good finishing stats. I was toying with the idea of putting a finish on him, but it just wouldn't have made it good enough. I'm just looking for him to be a support striker, to lay the ball off to Al-Dawsari, or maybe Al-Faraj when he comes into the box. And yeah, if he gets an easy chance to finish, obviously we'll let him finish. But I also boosted his jumping and his strength at 6'3". He should be a good option in the box. And yeah, looking around at the bench, nothing too exciting here. Now obviously you're going to be thinking that probably would have been a better rating if we had a 4 at the back and 3 guys in midfield, with Bakashvain being way higher rated than our worst centre back at 67, but the reason we are going with 4-5 back is actually because our wing backs are so good offensively that they're way better rated as wing backs. If you want to have a look at ratings per positions, I recommend just going into the players on Futbin. Yeah, we've got Bakashvain, Al-Ghanam, Al-Sulaim, Al-Shari, Mubashar and Al-Muralad as our bench options. I'm gonna make a couple of changes there because there's also an objective to score with Italians and Serie A players and assist with them as well. That's why I have also bought Mandragora, central midfielder from Udinese, as well as Inglese. So they'll be coming on at halftime, and just we'll look to complete the objectives given for them as well. If you have a quick look at objectives, I'll show you just what I'm talking about. Is the daily objectives any different? No, it's the same as always. It's the not scoring 4, scoring 3. Yeah, we want to do that obviously. 2 for Italy, so it's good 2 goals using Italian players. Play a match in a live Fut Friendly. We're about to do that because we're jumping into the Silver Lounge, and assist with Serie A players. So yeah, that's basically the things we want to finish. I'll jump into the game right now, and I'll come back to you with the highlights. Oh boys, into our Fut Live Friendlies we go, the Silver Lounge. Spoilers, we had those 3 objectives, win 2, score 5, assist 4. I struggled. I played like 1.5 hours of it. And you think, what? You just won your first game within 3 minutes. We just scored and the guy quit. Very nice of him to do that. But yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. Here we go into our second game. Now, I would just leave those highlights going on in the background, but just imagine me getting very frustrated at them. as I played them and as I would do if I were to commentate over them again here, because we always had some high-scoring games. Losing them narrowly, I think we lost 3 games by the same scoreline, which is very frustrating. But yeah, just enjoy the highlights. I'd just like to talk to you about kind of what I'd like to do with these kind of episodes, and what, once again, what the series is about in general. Because the idea of the series is to have an everyman's road to glory, a road to glory that every guy can relate to, that every guy could emulate. And I'm not going to be spending like money on the game because I don't have that extra spare cash. I think most of you guys don't have that extra spare money, and I don't think it ever is really worth it, no matter how little time you have to play this game, because it's just, well, it's a lottery, it's a casino basically. You're just pumping money into it, and the fact of the matter is you're never getting anything out of it. Like, you're getting a couple of better players, but is it really that much more fun that money shouldn't be spent on something with more longevity than just playing a couple of games of FIFA for a year? Because you can do that and enjoy it. As you see, we lose the first game 4-3 because Moise Keane scored like 3 or 4 goals past us in the first half. Isn't that kind of money, like, it's not like it's a bad idea to waste your time on FIFA if you enjoy it, but money is just no point in it, because as I have shown you, the idea of it is that I spend like 1.5 hours a day on the game, and I know as you see these episodes, they look like I'm spending 3 hours per episode on the game, which is true, but the fact of the matter is there are only like 2, 3, maybe 4 videos going up a week, so that equates to between 1 and 1.5 hours per day on the game. As you can see, another Italian silver pacey striker burning us for pace and scoring the 1-0 against us. Yeah, so that's the idea of the series, just showing you how to make good use of your time and still have a lot of coins to play with, and look to enjoy the fun side of FIFA, not necessarily the competitive side of FIFA. It doesn't mean we're not going to be playing division rivals, and we are going to go into Fut Champs weekend league once we have gathered the qualifying points. I think we're currently at 200 and we need 2,000, so it's probably going to take another 2-3 weeks maybe if we have more time to play the rivals in order for us to qualify for champs. But that's okay. I mean, not everybody has the time to always play the games needed to qualify yourselves, or even in the weekend league get the wins to re-qualify yourself for the next week. As you can see, we were 3-0 down in this game, I think, and we brought it back to 3-2. And no, I mean, I should have probably quit out of a couple of more of those friendlies, because they would have just saved me a hell of a lot of time and my opponent. But I always just figured, like, sorry, my nose is itching. I always just figured, like, I mean, I'm way too competitive for that, like, way too, I don't want to just give up this game. And yeah, it would have saved me a lot of time. As I said, we lose this game again 4-3. Yeah, very frustrating. I should have just quit out of a couple of them, but as you see, even though I went down quite often by a couple of goals as well, I always was able to fight myself back in it, and I always fancied myself to win it. And if I had concentrated more probably, and earlier especially, to not concede early goals, then I probably should have won it. As you can see in this game, we had a very nice opponent. I'm not sure if it was his first game in the friendlies, but he just let me run through on goal. So I did the same thing for him, and we did it back and forth. As you can see, in this situation, I just try running away with my defenders. It's quite tough because I have 5 of them in the back line. This time our goalkeeper's ace, but we did this back and forth until we were at 5-5. So everybody had scored 5 and at least assisted 4. I think we looked for the assist every time. So we had those objectives done, and all we needed to get done other than that, even though I already had the score and assist 5, I wasn't sure if he had it, so we just went up till 5-5 so that we ensure both of us have it, and now we're both missing the 2 wins. For me, it's just 1 more win we're missing, and as of that moment when it was 5-5, we went and played the game properly. He took the lead 6-5, and you'll just see how it pans out. And yeah, for the squad, obviously I built the best possible Saudi Arabia squad. That is something I quite enjoy, like building best possible squads for leagues, nations, and I want to continue doing that, whether it be for some sort of an objective you need to complete, or it is just because there's a couple of interesting and fun players released in the Team of the Week or something for the nation or the league. So for example, next week we could go for the best possible Czech national team with Matej Vydra in there. That will be quite fun. If there is time and opportunity for that, I probably will. And also what I want to do with those episodes is I want to, in principle, I'd like to base my episodes more around the gameplay and not as much around the menu stuff, because that's why we play FIFA, obviously. I do enjoy the menu stuff and trading a lot. But I want to keep the episodes more focused towards the gameplay and not just show you the goals in a quick highlight reel in the background. As you can see, we lost 6-8 in this one. Opponent obviously was full value for that one. As we go into another game in the Silver Lounge, hopefully we'll finally get our second win in what is this? Is this our 5th game now? Did we lose 3 already? That's poor for me. That's very poor for me. And yeah, what I want to do, because I study political science at uni, and thus I'm quite interested in the political situation in countries and just how countries are put together in general. And what I want to do is take the opportunity, give you an introduction to the squad and then just talk about, when we go over the gameplay highlights, they'll be running in the background, and I'll just give you an overview about the political situation, the history of the country, and some things that, just some interesting facts about it. Now, Saudi Arabia will probably be a pretty grim one to begin with, but I think we're going to be doing that in the next episode. Having some squad battles games go on in the background with our Saudi Arabia team. And me just giving you a bit of an overview of what the history has been like and what the situation currently is in the country, and also then giving you a bit of an overview about the star players we have in our squad and the footballing side of Saudi Arabia and history in football in Saudi Arabia. And yeah, I just really enjoy doing that with those best possible squads. So that is something I might be doing a separate series on. I might be continue to include in the Road to Goal. We'll just try that next episode. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. And we'll have a look at what's going on in the background. As you can see, 4-2 down, 4-1 down. We brought it back to 4-3. And surely not again, not the 3rd game we're going to lose by a 4-3 scoreline. It's insanity. Always fighting back so well from a couple of goals down. As you can see, tackled there with the last opportunity, made a poor choice of cutting inside there. And yeah, the game ends 4-3. It's the 4th game we lose in the Silver Lounge, and at this point I think I've probably been playing for 1 hour, 15 minutes. I was actually thinking yeah, I'll just get those objectives done, half hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll get into some squad battles. Didn't have the time to play squad battles in the end, I'll talk about it later towards the outro of the video. As you can see, next game we go down 3 minutes in, and he goes 2-0 up within 8 minutes, and I was just thinking, here we go again. I should just quit out at this stage, because even though I might have a chance to get back into game, it's rather unlikely, and it's just gonna take the entire game. I'm not gonna get my opponent to quit or anything. Not that is my aim ever, but it is quite nice in Fut Friendly where it happens quite often. But I'm just too proud for that. I just think I know I can do better. As you can see, we scored 2-2, and I would have been very frustrated to concede that goal because his defender just didn't seem to react. My attacker, although sorry, did get his body in the way nicely, but just should have done better, the defender there. Then we get a goalkeeper gets chipped by Andrea J for his 3rd goal, taking the lead again. Then we draw leveled once again. I now made changes, putting on some of my pacey wingers. And in this game, and I think the one before, but definitely one after as well, there was a lot of delay and lag. So I did have some troubles with that, but not that it would have changed the game in a sense that I couldn't have won it if I would have concentrated a bit more, probably. And you can see we get chipped again, 4-3. I made a couple of tactical changes towards the end of this game, and you think, surely we're not going to lose another game 4-3. Well, don't you worry, because we're going to concede from this corner and lose 5-3. That's what happened. Well, I did some tactical changes, bringing on my pacey players, and that's another thing. I always just want to play FIFA like it's real life football, calm build-up play. It's my kind of way to play football. And when there's a counter-attacking opportunity, I will take that one. But I brought some pacey guys off the bench, and they just made the difference. I did that for the last 2 games you saw, and I was way better in attacking. But here you can see, this finally, spoilers, is going to be the game we win. Quite early on, 2 minutes in, we get the goal for a nice passing game. Al-Shabani, our left back, getting forward and scoring on his stronger right foot. And then 17 minutes in, he's already cued the pause. We're gonna go and score our 2nd goal here, go 2-0 up. And thank you so much, Michi, because that was a game attack. He just quit out. And yeah, that's going to be the end of these highlights. See you in the outro. Oh, well, that took an age, lads. That took an absolute age. I lost so many high-scoring goals by a goal to nil. I think lost 3 games, 4-3. Was so frustrating at the end, but fun challenge. And yeah, I think we were successful in all of our objectives that we set to finish. As you can see, we've finished all of the daily objectives doing that as well. Getting a load of XP with that. We finished the silver stars, for which we get a load of XP as well as Matej Vydra. I'm not even sure what he got that info for. Is the performance with the Czech national team? Or did he play for Burnley? I don't think he really starts so much for Burnley because he, since transferring last summer from, I think Derby was, he didn't really have the impact that they hoped for. You can see 4-star skill moves, 5'11". Good pace, very nice and well-rounded shooting as well as dribbling. Passing could be a bit better, but as far as silvers go, you're not going to find any better because he's better than most goal cuts that are to be found in the game. So very happy to have him. And did we pick up everything here then? No, we didn't yet. I did want to jump into some squad battles game as well today. Daily objectives. Yeah, I want to. Can I claim my reward? Looks like I still have a reward to claim. No, I already did that. We won silver. There we go. Another set of XP. What was that? Okay, that was just XP challenges as they are. Yeah, I actually wanted to play some squad battles games still today, but having taken that long to, finish those games, I'm not gonna have the time. What do we do in milestones? Club nickname. I'm unable to rename my club, which is highly frustrating. Because I named it originally when I first started the account, as I said to you in the first or second episode, I had to restart that one just so that I don't have such a huge advantage. There you go, we got a 2 rare gold player pack. So yeah, that's quite frustrating, so my club name remains Arezzo AC, which I'm not that much of a fan of. Okay, there we go. Still 2 objectives, what so you see, season progress. Yes, team event. Okay, I get it. Shaw Phoenix leading. There you go. So I can claim that reward. What are we gonna go for? I like the Lonesome Citadel. That looks cool. Not gonna use it because we're gonna keep the B in Başakşehir here, the Brian Belgar, and also the stadium theme one. And we're just a couple of XP away from unlocking ourselves alone, Sergio Ramos or Raheem Sterling. Very nice. Cold Rainy Night in Stoke, we're gonna go for that one. Okay, yeah, and to end today's episode, as I promised you early on, we're gonna have a bit of a pack opening, but for that, we've obviously got a couple of objectives there for our achievements in objectives. As you can see, this is we didn't play any squad battles this week. I don't think I can push another game for tonight. What kind of points will we need? So 1 game will put us into bronze 1 and give us a double of our rewards in 2 gold packs, but I just don't think I'm gonna have the time, which is too bad. But I'll look to play some more squad battles for that silver whatever challenge next week. But I actually want to go with squad battling challenges because we've got to complete a couple of them. How much is left on these? It's 3 days for Camus Rodriguez, so no rush on that. So the Odegaard returns. Once again, I put in mostly my untradeable players. I hardly have any untradeable players left now. I bought those 2 gold Norwegians and 2 gold Real Betis players to pull up the rating. As you can see, we're able to use 4 bronze players in there, which is very nice. And still get the rating. A rare Electrum players pack we got for that. And we also got what was there? Osimhen's transfer. And for next episode, I'm gonna look to have the last Liga Nation League hybrid whatever thing done, so that we have another pack opening early on. And as long as there are new SBC sets dropping, we'll keep the trend going. Just having a bit of a pack opening every episode. As I said, in this series, I'm not spending an exorbitant amount of time on the game, but as there's only an episode going out every 3 days, I think it's quite okay because for each recording, I spend like 3 hours or something on the game, which is like 1 hour a day. Which is very acceptable, I think. So yeah, we got 4 packs to close it out. Actually 3 packs because the club nickname pack doesn't really Not really like any of them, so consider that at a later date. We're gonna start out with the 2 gold players pack. You never know what's gonna be hiding in here. Those players, are they untradeable? I'm not even sure. We got that for finishing one of the milestones objectives. It's not gonna be a board. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Gignac. Pierre Gignac. It's untradeable. And also Saucer. Players, which are gonna be good for SBCs. So, and I know it becomes, it's a bit of a meme to say that, but yeah, another set of rare and prime electrum players packs. Hopefully we're gonna get luckier than we did early on in the episode. Maybe this time finally get a board player. Not even necessarily a walkout. Oh, it's not gonna be a board player. It's oh yes, it's gonna be Regulon. Is he still going for mad coins? What is he going for? That's not as good as I thought. But if we can get rid of, oh, we still have that bug. If we can get rid of him for like 3.5k, we are going to. Other than that, anything that's needed, Campy might be going for a bit. Artean isn't. Woods wouldn't be. Dan Ramirez maybe, just maybe. That guy is probably gonna be discard. Or we'll look to get him sold anyways. There you go, this is the big one to end out today's episode. Please give us something good. I think that means it's a board player. No, what? Why? Why are you showing us the silver? Just because it's a Libertadores card. Oh man. Where's silver? Didn't get a board player in that one either, we got Ghostens. That's all untradeable as well. Yeah, good set of players to put into the club. And towards SPCs and maybe towards some squad builders. Martin the Rune. Is he gonna be tradable? Yes, he is. And Boyan as well. There we go. Yeah, very nice to have. And as I told you, we're gonna be jumping into the next episode with a couple of all silver squads in squad battles or division rivals just to get some more objectives done. One for special players, and we're going for, where is he? Matej Vydra. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next episode. And I'm probably also gonna be building another top league squad builder, which is very nice because right now we have this squad, and we also have the Serie A squad, which is our main team. Considering doing some upgrades, maybe putting in Inform Milinkovic-Savic and Eriksson, but I'll decide that in time. And yeah, that's gonna end today's episode. If you did enjoy my struggle in the Fut Friendlies, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you the next time. Look forward to it. Bye bye.